Hello everybody. First time making my video as a mommy. Thank goodness baby came. He is currently asleep, so I'll show him a little bit later in this video, but I just wanted to kind of tell you my birth story, kind of what happened, how I've been doing. I feel like a lot of people ask, so it's just easier to make a video on it for everyone to see, so I can kind of just tell the story to everybody at the same time, since so many people live across the country. So I'm a mom, and I can't believe it. I'm still in shock, and it has been, let's see, Archie, his name is Archie if you didn't know, so cute. We love him so much. He is 9 days old at this point. Little cute guy. You know what? I'm gonna go get him. Give me a second. I'm back with the star of the show. Okay. He is half asleep. I just kind of woke him up, but he also needs to wake up so that I sleep tonight. Just kidding. We love him. But not just kidding, because I need sleep. Anyways, sorry about this. This might be a little bit weirdly angled video, because I'm trying to get him. Hey, honey. He's a doll. Can't believe he's my posterity. It's pretty fun, though, having a little mix of you and your hubby poo that you love so much. So a lot of people have said he looks like Austin. I agree. But also, as the days go by, if he does open his eyes during this video, his eyes are getting bigger, so there's hope that they're shaped like my eyes, because they're not as swollen anymore. He is just, oh, here's a stretching face. I love it. Those lips, please. Definitely got Austin's lips too. Hello? Oh, he's trying to say hi, guys. Okay. Anyways, my birth story. So I was due on December 31st, as most of you know. And my mom and sister came out on the 28th. So we were really hoping the baby would already be here by then, so we wouldn't have to stress about them like having to extend their flights or even having to go home, because their flight to go home came and he hadn't even come yet. It was a bit stressful. So I was, of course, walking, bouncing on exercise balls, doing all the things. Austin wanted me so bad to drink some castor oil, and I said, heck no, that is my very last option, because it wasn't even my due date yet, so I wasn't that stressed, but a little bit stressed. Just look at those lips. I can't. Oh my gosh, cutie. I love babies. So December 31st comes along. I had got my membrane stripped. I'm not going to go into details on those gross things, because I know especially boys that watch this don't want to hear those details. So basically, my doctor lady started my contractions, and I started having a lot of contractions on the 31st. I went on a big walk, and my contractions were about 3 minutes apart. I hadn't even had a single contraction before that. So it was a new feeling for me. That's why I didn't know when he was gonna come, because I had no sign that he was coming. I just felt totally normal. I really had a very nice pregnancy, not sick, nothing. So I was a little bit worried because I had no contractions. I wasn't nauseous, he was very low in me, so that's the only pain I felt, was just pressure from him. And I was like, dude, this baby's gonna come like January 10th, I'm gonna die, which is that today. Oh my gosh, I would have died. So that's why I went and had her start my contractions for me. And so on my due date, I'm having these contractions, and I'm like, this would be awesome if he came on my due date. And so we went in to see if they would admit me, and I wasn't dilated enough yet. They wanted me to be dilated a little bit more, so they made me wait for an hour, just like going through my contractions in this room. And we didn't know if I was going to be admitted. And the contractions, they weren't like unbearable, but they were painful enough that it would have been awful to go home and like have to feel all that. Praise to all you natural birth queens. I could never. I love the epidural. Gosh. Props to you guys. Anyways. So yeah, I'm feeling these contractions. After the hour's up, they come and check, and I am dilated enough, they say. I think the nurse was nice and said I was enough because she saw how bad he wanted to stay. And so they put me in a new room. I'm going to show him. You guys want to look at him. I know it. He wants to say hi. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm talking about you, Archie Poo. He's probably gonna be hungry soon. Also, I'm pretty sure he has dimples, but he doesn't really smile yet, so I'm not sure. The double chin, though, is so cute. Say hello, honey. Oh my. Hi. He always has his eyes open. He's a very alert baby, because I know a lot of newborns just kind of like are sleepy, like have their eyes closed all the time, and he just, I mean, okay. But normally he just likes to just stare at you. Like me and Austin feel like he just studies us all the time. It's pretty funny. We love him. But anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, so we go to a room and they get me all set up, give me the epidural. Amazing. Literally could not feel a thing. I loved it. It was amazing. And it's okay, so I'm having contractions. They're making sure I'm dilating enough. So it's probably about 11:30-ish at night at this time. So I got to the hospital around 4, and now it's like 11:30. And time just flew. With that. Hi. You gonna say hi to our friends? Oh. He's just sleepy. We went out for the first time today. So he's just, he doesn't know. It's a hard world out there. Out grocery shopping, you know. So it's about 11:30. It's New Year's Eve. While we were waiting and just like while my contractions were happening, we had like the New York ball drop thing on the TV in the corner on. So it was still on at this point. So they come in, they're like, we're gonna start pushing. He's ready to come. They really wanted him to be the first baby of the year. But I was like, okay, this is between getting all that tax money on him, because if he's born in December, we'd get like tax, this sounds so dumb, but we'd get like $3,500 or something, as if we had had him the whole year. We'd get a tax return on him, something like that. Or he'd be born in January, wouldn't get any of that money. And so, okay, we're not vain, okay? That sounds vain. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying it's a lot of money for some poor students. Okay. Anyways, but we love him whenever he came. Anyway, so I'm watching the clock. I'm pushing. Apparently, I don't know how to push. Also, keep in mind, I'm completely numb. I have no idea, like, where I'm pushing. She's like, push. Okay, I'm not gonna go into detail. But basically, they had to teach me how to push because I had no feeling. I couldn't feel how I was pushing. And so it took a bit longer than we all thought, because we thought he was so low. I literally thought it was going to be a few pushes and he'd pop right out. Sorry, I almost will come up with that. But apparently I'd like push and he'd just go back up after. Yeah. Look at I can't with this stretching face. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Hi, sir. Oh my. I can't with that face. So cute. So cute. Anyways. So yes, I'm pushing, not working. I'm watching the clock, time's ticking. It's like 11:50. I got 10 minutes to get the baby out to get that money. I can't even say it like that. We really didn't care that much. Okay, I'm sorry. And all of a sudden the nurses are making all these calls. Like, bring this doctor in, we need this doctor and this doctor. Apparently his heart rate was dropping and they needed to get him out, and my pushing wasn't effective. So they started calling like the emergency C-section doctor, and they were talking about doing some vacuum way that could damage his inner skull or something. And me and Austin are just like stressed because we weren't prepared for that, and that's scary. Your baby's heart rate is dropping. We don't want that, do we? No. So then I swear there were angels there, or it was just a miracle, because she goes, my nurse lady, okay, we're gonna keep pushing until they come. Somehow it clicked in my brain how I needed to push, that I really just needed to do kind of like a sit-up, because whatever I was pushing wasn't working. And it was like 2 or 3 pushes and he came out. And so I didn't need a C-section, didn't have to do any special techniques to get him out. It was very spiritual and beautiful and perfect how he came. He was 8 pounds, 11.5 ounces, little chubby boy. I don't even know how he fit in me. And 20.5 inches long, and we love him so much. It's been a week of adjustment. You know, the nights are not yours anymore. You don't get to sleep how you want. Okay, his head is just bobbing everywhere. Hey, honey, what's up? My goodness. Say hi. Oh, you just want to sleep, huh? Yeah, he just be sleepy today. Sorry, guys. Anyways. Yeah, he's so funny. Oh. Sorry, bud. Anyways, that is my story. So we were in the hospital for about a day-ish. And we got to come home, and everything looks good on him. He's growing well, going back up towards his birth weight. Loves to eat all the time. And being a mom is awesome. It's a lot of work. I have a brand new respect for all of the moms out there. I love you, I admire you, and I hope that I'm a good mom. And you know, I'm sorry I didn't really have a spiritual message, but having a baby is a spiritual experience. So, if anyone wants to come visit us in Archie Poo, come. We'd love it. And say bye, Archie. Oh, you just get the stretching face again. Oh my gosh. Say bye. Can you open your eyes? Open them. Sorry. He's a little naughty boy sometimes, but that's okay. We love him. I love you. And I say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Okay, sorry. One more thing. How did I not mention that he was born January 1st at 12:03 a.m. So he was the first baby born in Louisville in 2022. So that is pretty cool. I don't know how I forgot to mention that, but yeah. He's a special, famous boy.